Good evening, everybody. I am Sean Carlson, Blackjack 98 Enterprises. Today's date is Thursday, October 10th at approximately 6:30 in the evening. The project that you see behind me may look familiar to you because I had worked on this before about 3 years ago for one of my neighbors. And he handed it back to me and said, "It's yours." So, we're going to look at it in closer detail after 3 years of him using it. So, hold on, let me flip the camera. Oh, we're gonna do a pan on this one, everything. The only thing that he did was he went and put this brass latch onto here because the original hinge was broken. I went and put that button knob from there, right there, so that way it's nice and vertical on my homemade stand that I just made. I just flashbanged that all together. I went and took a rag and some WD-40 and wiped everything down so it looks just a little bit more cleaner and representable to you guys. This is, I would say, a collector. Maybe some people would want to collect it. Maybe some people would not want to collect it. It doesn't matter because this is a rare motor. You cannot buy parts for this, as I had found out when I had worked on this previously. Looks like there's some bulging of rust underneath this paint. So what we're going to do is we're going to once again do a complete engine teardown and rebuild. And we will take some sandpaper, expose that rust, clean it right off. And then we'll put some we'll redo it with primer. We're going to take this propeller off and put oil and grease into there because there is your oil port. Okay, you're supposed to put oil in. I don't know how my neighbor, when he says that he gave it to me, he says that he ran it a few times and this thing was excellent. The only thing that he did was, or he noticed, was that there's blue smoke. But when we're looking at the propeller here, there doesn't look like there's any damage to it a whole lot, other than just the bulging of rust underneath. I get this feeling that there is supposed to be some type of cover of the spark plug for the water that's splashing around on it, so we will look into that. But everything looks pretty good. And this does flip over. We're going to do that, but we're going to take this latch off because this is not an electric start. This is manual pull start, and this is the cover for it, which has got the operation manual, the original operation manual on this thing here. Okay, so this is not the original rip cord. This is a replaced one, but I would assume this is the original handle because it kind of looks like that. But when I look at everything else inside, it looks to me like it was in the exact same condition that I gave it to him originally when I was fixing it. Okay, so we can flip this over as I had said. Just like that, and it stays. Alright, looks like we got holes here. Water intake, I would assume. Yeah, so everybody, just so we are all aware what I am going to do. Second, complete tear down and rebuild. And this time we're going to take off the shaft and look on the inside of this and grease everything, replace the seals if we can replace the seals, retighten everything with thread locker, and then repaint everything after we grind all this shit off, and put more primer on there on all the parts where you see that there's gray paint. That we're gonna do our best to sand it and then repaint it so it doesn't rust. It lasts us a little bit longer. Okay, so yeah. Now, what I'm gonna do So I'm just going to get all my entire area all fixed up, ready for this to come apart. And then the next video will be the actual teardown and rebuild part 2 of the revisited P45 Yamaha. That's it.